What's up, YouTube? Welcome to The Never Ender. My name is Rivaldo, and today I will be reacting to Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique. But before that, I just want to give a little bit of information about me. As I said, my name is Rivaldo, 26 years old, born in Suriname, which is in South America. So that is why I haven't heard majority of American music. So that is why I made this channel, so I can give my genuine first reaction to this type of music. So please don't hesitate to comment your favorite song for me to react to. So without any further ado, let's start this reaction. Let's go. Live intro.
I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeded for props like addicts with pipes and needles. And so
God damn it. Whoa. That was a lot of information in the span of 1 minute. So this is sadly enough, this is the typical black man, black boy story. Growing up in the system, growing up in the hood. You don't have your father in your household. Your mother is now coping with all of her sadness and turns to cocaine or other drugs. And now every time she is trying to get sober, her little boy turns even colder because the parents weren't there for him, because he needed the support but couldn't get it. So now he created that mindset of, yo, I'm a lone wolf. I have to make a way for myself. My parents couldn't do that for me. My parents couldn't even support me, so I have to do it by myself. So 13, being corrupt, hustling, working, being the type of hustler that wants to make it on his own. But eventually, as everything, if you do bad, bad will come for you. He got locked up and then decided to school. And then he ended up squealing. I don't know if squealing it's snitching. Let's read the lyrics for 1 minute. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked up and didn't hesitate to squeal. So in the context of how these lyrics were written, I believe squeal means snitching. So criminal he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. So now he's talking from his perspective. So a lot of information in that 1 minute. So let's go.
And so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally, dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoked until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed.
God damn it, they dropped out of school.
Everyone trying to be trife, never faced the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
God damn it. So what the hell? God damn it. So, okay, so he wanted to prove to everyone that he was actually evil, that he was actually the guy that deserved, earned the respect from others. So he dropped out of school, sold weed, did everything bad. Eventually was smoking his own things, They say don't get high on your own supply. If we even are referencing Friday, Smokey smoking his own weed that he should have sold. So I know about all of that. The product of the ghetto, bred capitalist mental, coincidentally got out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoke until his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave into his greed. Everyone trying to be thrive, never faced the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor defenses. Exactly, because I believe he's 13, so he isn't tried as an adult. So that is why if he sold his drugs and he got caught, he would have been hit by minor offenses. As a nigga do in life if he had another chance, but then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Yo, I love the way this is written though. Dance forever with the devil on the cold block, but what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock? God damn it, rock! I believe that is heroin or something. I don't know. I'm not that well versed in drugs.
Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
I love the lyrics.
So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers the crack rock. Working overtime, making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine, fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs, but when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club, but only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes, Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What a story! What a story! And just listening to what he was saying though, and thinking about his parents that weren't there for him. So he's now turning to the block because he could relate to those type of people. Because as I said in the start of the beginning, it is a typical hood story. You know, so those guys that he was seeing standing at the block, he could relate with. You know, so he is now doing everything to gather the love of those guys so he could feel like he has a family. So he can feel, or that he could have people that could understand why he was doing the things that he was doing. So now he's going over the top, wanted to prove that he could stand with those guys. And those guys were guarded as well because they went through the same things. So now he has to go over the top and show how they could actually respect him. They could actually bring him into their own sick, twisted family. And that is what he's doing. Raping girls, doing everything, selling, I don't know, god damn it. He wanted that high life, he wanted the cars, he wanted the blinks, he wanted the gold. So he agreed to doing all of those bad things just to be a part of their family. What a song though. What a masterpiece of a song. And mind you, the music changed during that first, which absolutely blew my mind away because that music change was absolutely fire. Let's go back, god damn it. We have a long way to go.
Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. And so he met them Friday night at 2:45.
What will he do?
Everyone trying to be trife, never faced the consequences. He probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be God's angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot.
Devil used to be God's angel. Stop. God damn
They
it.
drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her, walking through the projects. The darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving. Blood leaking through the cloth, she cried silently. And then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22.
No!
They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
Why? Tell me, why did I think that when he dragged her into the lobby that he would let her go? Why did I think he would do that? I hope that he could see that this is not the right path for him, and that he would have spared her life, spared what they were about to do to her. But seems like he just proceeded to do everything that. Man, I was kind of sort of just rooting for him to see that he was going on a wrong path when he saw that girl, That is disappointing, God damn it. So they all raped her, and yeah, she was a witness, being heard, bleeding out, pulled out a brand new 22. God damn it, man. This is.
And so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head.
I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back.
Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers, cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared. But only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to Little Thug's flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Oh my God. Oh my God, what am I witnessing? What am I witnessing? Holy shit! What a story. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh my god. This may be the best written song I've ever heard, to be honest with you. Top notch storytelling. Amazing how they, or how he actually wrote this. Man, when he was, when he went into the Billy seeing his mother, that got me though. That got me for sure. You know, seeing his mother in her eyes, you know, thinking about what the mother went through. God damn it. And he also said that this is a story because he was there with Billy. He helped raise that girl. So Billy ended up taking his own life. Again, when you do bad, nothing good will happen to you, and that shows in the story right here. So this is actually a story where he tells you not to go with the devil, because if you dance with the devil, because a dance with the devil might last you forever. So let's go.
Because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
So what a song though. What a song. So man, I had to do a lot of thinking. A lot of thinking, to be honest with you. And what a song. I won't even speak on the second part of it. It was rapping things that you've heard already. But I want to talk about the first part, you know, the storyline, the story, and how it actually got to me, you know, because at a certain point, you're always rooting for someone who lost their way to come back and realize that, yo, what you're doing is actually hurting you more and hurting others more, you know. So when I heard that he actually pulled the trigger, that actually got to me. And seeing his mother in her eyes, that got to me also. So what a song, well written. The music behind it was A plus, impeccable music. I joked a bit saying that it sounds like Beethoven, but yo, that was amazing. Absolutely amazing. The music change, the music switch during the first was also something magical to hear. And man, oh man, oh man, the story. I said it is a typical thing that it's a story from the hood, but this song wasn't about how highlighting it. It was about telling you to not do that, you know, telling you to choose God, telling you not to choose the devil. And that is a great message. I believe that everyone should listen to this message and proceed to choose the path of God and try to do good by life, by yourself, by others. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. If you guys have other songs for me to react to, please place that in the comments. I will make sure to react to each and every one of those. Again, thank you guys for watching. Till the next time, love yourself, be yourself. Goodbye.